Alright, story time. So maybe you've heard of Justin Dentman, maybe you haven't. Justin Dentman played at the University of Washington, and he used to play a lot of pickup at the University of Washington IMA, which is this building that I'm working out at right here. And he would play a lot of pickup as a senior when I was a freshman, and this guy was awesome. He was at the IMA by himself playing pickup with random people, and he was hella cool. He would give lots of compliments to me and other players who weren't anywhere on his level. Anyways, Justin Dentman graduates from the University of Washington and goes to and starts working out in the NBA D League. He becomes NBA D League Player of the Year 2 years ago, and this year works his way onto an NBA roster, the Dallas Mavericks, and actually gets into a game. So this guy's a huge inspiration of mine because I used to play with them personally a little bit. And I bring him up because this dunk I'm doing right here, the rim pull-up dunk, that's a dunk. I didn't get it the cleanest, but that's a dunk that I used to see him do on fast breaks at the UW IMA, and that dunk made me start thinking so much about dunking. Justin is maybe 5'10", I'm about 6 foot, he's shorter than me, and he's just getting up there by any means possible. I mean, maybe he can dunk without doing that, but in a non-officiated game, and I'll talk about that, why not? Like, basically this got me thinking about landing. I was like, why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? And you're going to notice the difference in my landing. Okay, here's the very first one. Bang, okay. It's a decent landing. I like my landing, but this is the easiest landing of all time. You can just drop down into a squat. Real easy landing. And that's what you get out of it. I mean, in an officiated game, you probably shouldn't do that. Although you can definitely grab the net. You just have to grab it after you throw it in. But, I mean, a ref might just choke on the whistle here because they see you getting a game dunk. They might not call it. He's wide open anyway. Why are they going to call it back? But I probably wouldn't take that chance in an officiated game. Maybe I would. I bet they actually wouldn't call it. But I would probably try to just get a nice layup or a clean dunk and not worry about that. But lots of things going on. And in a pickup game, if you play a lot of pickup or non-officiated, just go for this every time or go for a hang every time. Why not? It just saves your body with real clean landing. I think that's huge value. It just got me thinking about landing. But there's lots of other things going on too. One thing to think about is I think this is good practice because it allows you to use your off arm. Get used to using your off arm as part of your dunking asset. So like you're going to use your off arm in dunking to push on the guy who's below you and you're going to get higher. So this just gets you used to the idea of boosting, it gets you used to the idea of hanging, and it gets you used to the idea of clean landing. So this is all about game dunk functionality, and I started doing this as my very, very, very first game dunk in pickup games in like 2009 or 2010, and I didn't start getting that one I just did until this year, 2013. So this is the dunk I was doing 2009, 2010 in games, which I've been bringing back actually a little bit. But the whole point of this is whatever your height is, whether you're 5'10", whether you're 6 foot, whether you're 5'6", there's ways to cheat and get the experience of dunking, and you can do it maybe in officiated games, and you can for sure do it in pickup games. So if you want that experience of dunking, doesn't matter how tall you are, there's lots of ways to do this. Justin Dentman wouldn't even dribble into it. He would throw himself a self lob so that he would get full arm extension, and then grab the net with his left hand and dunk with the right hand. So there's lots of ways to do this, but the whole point is like boosting's a real thing, whether it's off a defender, whether it's off the net. I just have zero problem with it, and I find it very inspiring. I mean, if you're a short guy, 6 foot and under, and you want to get above the rim, and you want to do it consistently, and you want to do it with safe landings, think about this, right? Think about doing this. It's possible for you to get dunking, and it's just good practice. It lets you practice the above the rim mechanics. It lets you practice your landing. It's just, I think, a good thing to do. So I hope that inspires you to train. I'm really excited to train. As high as you're seeing me get up right now, I want to be getting up higher. And these clips with no one around, I want you guys to see me doing this in game. Which Hopefully in the fall you're gonna see a video of that. Presumably it's gonna happen, but the lefty I've been getting, or the no hang I've been getting a little bit of in games. So usually open, but I'm practicing with the water bottle off arm. Anyways, hope that inspires you.